going down right here, the best in throwback hits radio, Mighty G-Force Radio Soul, and we in the house. We got talking to Tracy Brooks, and we got some special guests going down today. We got legendary artists. I'm ready to get on my knees and bow. We got Yarbrough and Peoples in the house. We are the station for the people, and we got the peoples in the house right here. Mighty G-Force Radio Soul is going down. Some of that Tracy Brooks take it on. And before I do, let me tell you, in a couple of days, it's my birthday. And I normally don't enjoy my birthday because it's a day that my mother passed away. And, you know, it's not been a good thing. But I'm telling you, when I heard that y'all was going to be here, it just did something for me because, you know, I remember the parties I used to jam and, you know, that beat jamming and the people rocking the floor hard. So y'all have made my day today. Yarbrough and Peoples is in the house. Love y'all. Go on, Tracy Brooks, do your thing, baby. Take it away.
Wow. Well, you know what it is, man. It don't get no better than this. This is your favorite twin talk to Tracy Brooks, and we up in here with In the Streets with my man.
Take it,
Mr. Walker. And listen here, we got the legendary. This is my family though, y'all. Okay. So this ain't just business. This ain't just radio. This is personal. This hit heart tissue. This is in the choir, singing in the choir.
That's right.
Getting to get up and do our thing on stage for the church. You feel me? We talking organ playing and piano playing, and we missing one up. We missing two. We missing three. We missing a few up in here. Yeah. Right. But I'm so happy to have you two.
We're happy to be here.
Tracy. Thank you so very much.
No, thank y'all for taking the time out your busy day to join us today. Here at G-Force Radio Nation, you know, we doing it big with Wayne G, Mr. Walker, because we stay in the streets, and we know that you guys are constantly doing things in the community. And the last time I saw you out, now I know I didn't make it this year, but the last time I saw y'all out in the community was last year at the Harambe Festival.
That's right.
So I know y'all go bless the stage every year.
Right.
And I know
we had to miss it this year.
We missed it this year.
Oh wow!
We had to miss it. My friend Liz Michaels was there.
Yes. Now she'll tell. Oh wow!
Yeah,
listen here. Last year, you know, I was on the committee and doing my thing, but you know, I had to creep up on y'all up on that stage and get that love because again, y'all, this is family. This is family. Right here, this family.
Absolutely. and choir day is next month too.
Look, and family day, Stacy, JB. Look, we gotta come on back. We gotta get back in the house. But y'all, just to keep it real, keep it 100. This is a blessed day for us here at G-Force. Because we got legends in the house. Now, for y'all that don't know, I have a music background. And way back in 1996, when me and my sister, it was 95, before we moved to Texas. Stacy and I, we was just Stacy and Tracy back then on the mic. But we decided we want to get in the rap game because, you know, working for 40 and them, being around that music just turned us out.
Right.
And the first track we did in the studio with Eric in Vallejo, California was this track we playing now. And I'm telling y'all, if my brain wasn't so lackful, I would spit the rhymes.
Right.
But when they talk about short-term memory, this long-term memory loss right here.
That's right.
But when I tell you, you guys have been an inspiration in my life since I was this baby size.
No doubt.
Okay, y'all been in my life all my life, and one thing that I feel so fortunate and blessed to be able to love on, become family, extended family with so many people that I was raised up on. Like people like you two are legends in this R&B game. And a lot of people, they think look, we got the baby. We got the number one fan. That's right, baby. Let them know. I bet your mama see you on there too. Let your mama find out you on the radio today. Oh, guys, y'all have to forgive me, but I had to give the baby the spotlight. But just to be able to be blessed enough to be around like family, not just, oh, how you doing, can I get an autograph, but like family, where she said is family day next Sunday. Y'all don't hear me. Meaning we get to break bread, we get to love on each other.
Right.
We get to call on each other when we in
right.
need. And to end up here today at this table, at this moment, in this time with G-Force Nation, Walker, we up here in the
having
street.
a wonderful time.
This is a dream come true for me.
Yeah.
And I've been knowing y'all for years.
Definitely for me.
This is a dream come true.
I used to scratch up your records when I was trying to learn how to DJ.
Yeah.
I used to scratch up that "Don't You Stop It." I stop right there. Don't scratch.
Yeah.
And it's stuck
to
there.
find out that we know your folks. Man,
Wow.
that was
Oh my
amazing.
goodness! Wow, that was just really touching. That you knew my
was
father and mother.
Man, that's a blessing.
They was on that chitlin circuit back in the
That's
day.
right.
They were trying to make it
Guess
happen.
what? The chitlin circuit is still chitlin'.
all the circuit was chitlin.
Just wasn't bring that hot sauce out the bag,
Yes.
though.
Yeah, yeah.
Make sure you got the hot sauce.
Yeah, yeah. And you guys also you're relative with Calvin Taylor.
Calvin Taylor. That's our little nephew.
Your
God
nephew.
nephew. Yes,
Your God
because
nephew.
we work with his mom, Benita Otterberry.
Okay.
You know,
Wow.
we work with her doing jingles and radio
Yeah.
TV jingles.
And I know she's a staple at Daystar
my
for 20 years.
Yeah.
God-fearing woman. She walks on water, I bet.
This was the beginning of our of the legacy here in Dallas with Benita. She won Star Search.
Wow. Stars, now, you know it's big you win Star Search.
She won Star Search. for Dallas.
Beyonce couldn't even win Star Search.
Wow. No, she.
And Benita was on Star Search to the very end.
Wow.
And if I tell you, this girl can sing.
Wow.
sing.
Yes.
She is amazing. And I was just telling you all a moment ago. Girl, Lord,
She want to go out. She said she done with this interviewing stuff.
yeah, she did good right before we started this.
That's okay. She'll be all right. Y'all hang in there with us. We got Tyler Technical Tees. Yeah, she is. But that is amazing. So y'all been in this thing with Benita doing jingles and community, and that's just a family. This a family thing, y'all.
Yeah, Calvin used to come up. Calvin used to come up and we'd be singing on the shows and things. If he'd come up and actually come up and sing on our shows, I'd be like, Calvin, why don't you come on and do the show for me? Because this boy is absolutely fantastic. He's just fantastic. His voice is just something. He used to come to me. First, I remember him telling me, "Hey man, I can sing better than Usher."
Wow.
Say, somebody better
I'll
believe
back
it.
that up. You got to quantify that, right?
I was like, "Don't say it like that, man." I said, "Just say you sing is good." He said, "Man, I can sing better than Usher."
Ooh.
He said, "I can sing good as Tyrese. I can sing." I said, "Calvin, it's good to have that kind of confidence." And you know what? He turned around and he does. He sings as good as these movies.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's just as good. He's
absolutely.
Just as good.
But he was raised up around the greats.
Yes, he was.
And sometimes when you're around the great vibe, the vibration just kind of linger over, and then you can't help but be at your best.
Exactly.
Right.
Because you're around the best. And that's what y'all are. Y'all some straight legends. And
thank you.
for all of you who can hear this song playing in the background, I know either, I don't know what age group you in,
Right.
but somewhere in your life, you was either whopping, you was gigoloing, you was Lacosta, you was a freak.
Are you stomping?
You was stomping. You was doing something to this song, because this was just that household jam to this day.
Now you're saying that, and thank God for sampling, because we got a chance to go through all the generations. We went through the Eve, Alicia Keys.
Yep.
Right.
She hit y'all.
Yes. Then we went through the Fat Pat.
Y'all went way back.
Let me go back. Let me go back with P. Diddy
Yeah.
and Soul Food.
Already.
If you stay and look at the credits of Soul Food, you hear this song play.
Wow.
On the original Soul Food.
Yeah.
And you know what? We even had Shaq. Shaq even sampled it. And
Wow. His album Shaq Diesel.
Outstanding. That was his thing. And it went back. And actually, the song's been sampled about 27 times.
That's
so we had a
amazing.
chance to go through generations and generations
Yes,
and generations.
and stick with us.
Thank God for that.
Yes,
Thank God for
yes.
that.
But they don't know y'all still doing y'all thing. Y'all
Hey.
still lovely as ever. You still got those wonderful, amazing voices. Like,
Thank God for that.
look at here. I don't know if you see. You're gonna have to come up to the church house. And
Okay.
visit, because when they getting down in the spirit,
Wow.
it's the same vibe when they getting down on them tracks. It's amazing, y'all. Sunday, this Sunday, we got
Choir's Day is going to be the last Sunday evening in November.
okay.
And it's for Sunday. And it's at 3 o'clock. And if I tell you, the church I grew up with in Lighthouse,
Yes.
Church of God in Christ,
Okay.
they're our special guests.
Oh
my God, I am just
Lighthouse is
fucking-
coming.
Lighthouse
Let's
is
stop right
coming.
there.
Oh wow.
I'm losing
Oh
my mind.
my.
So you know it's going to be very, very special.
Okay,
and
y'all.
then, listen, I asked the Lord, and you talk, people say, "Oh, the Lord he don't talk well." Listen.
All day long.
I said, "Lord, we need a theme, and we need a scripture." And the Lord gave me the theme, and the theme is, "You ain't seen nothing yet."
Oh
Wow.
The song is, "The best is yet to come." The scripture is from Corinthians. Eyes have not seen,
Come on.
and ears have not heard.
Wow.
Yes.
It all came to me at one time.
Wow.
Wow.
I
So
knew
that's
it was
gonna be
God. I knew it was God.
yes.
And I said, "Oh my God, this is so wonderful."
So you ain't
that's
seen-
one thing we're
You
very
ain't seen.
excited
So
about.
y'all better know I'm gonna be a part of that. I'm gonna have to come on in,
Yeah, come on in.
I'm gonna have to come on in the rehearsal.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
You're gonna love it, and especially the marching.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's
Oh,
gonna be exciting.
you know my favorite part is just serving the people of God. Y'all know that's my favorite part.
And you know we've got Fred Alexander, the
Yes,
side.
yes,
Okay.
coming in there
Part of
every
our band
Sunday.
church, so-
Yes, faithful. I don't care where Fred is at. He gonna come back home on Sunday, and he gonna be in that church house.
That's right.
Yes,
That's right.
every Sunday.
That's right.
God willing, God is good. God is good. So tell me something. What are you guys doing around here in the DFW? Can we expect to see y'all?
Well, I know November the 14th, you got at the Grand Prairie Theater.
At the Grand Prairie, we are doing a tribute to the veterans.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
And
I'm a veteran.
Oh my
Uh-huh.
God! Thank you so much.
Thank you
for
so
your
much.
service.
Thank you. I appreciate
So
that.
We there's not a whole lot that you can leave out when you're talking about a person that is so selfless as to put their own life on the line for someone else.
Yes.
And I say that about first responders. I say that about doctors and nurses.
Yeah.
I
Police.
say that about
That's real.
veterans and policemen. These are, and I say that about prayer warriors, because we all put ourselves on the line for someone else.
Yep.
That's
Every
right.
day.
That's right.
Every day. Yes.
Every day.
Oh,
Every day.
that's a beautiful thing that.
About a year, I'm sorry to cut you out. You just brought something to my mind. About a year ago, 2 years ago, I made my last child support payment. I walked out on Michael Jackson backwards and said, "Thank you for your." And then I called him. I said, "Hey, this is Ernest Walker. Oh yeah, my Social Security is whatever. Hey, what's my balance? Let me look it up. What's the child name? Zero. I said, tell me that again. Zero. I said, bye.
I need confirmation, y'all.
But you know, if I know you and if I know your parents, your child support didn't start or stop there.
Sure
I know
did.
that's right.
Sure did.
I know
And
that's
it ain't
right.
stopped yet. Like grandchild support, neighbor support,
Yes.
friend support. We got a lot of support that
That's
we
right.
do.
That's right. That's right.
But you know what? I was called to service, just like you guys were called. I mean, Yarbrough people, y'all had a hit song, iconic song, hit songs, but that was only a small part of who you are and what you do. You know, we're not stuck in time like my boy on the movie where he's stuck in high school. He's 40 years. his highest times in his life was high school.
Yeah,
He maxed out in high school.
That's right.
We got a lot of people right now, they still remember in high school as the highlight of their life, and they're 40 years old.
Right.
There are a lot more things to accomplish.
Yes.
You can't imagine how many people we talk to on a daily basis that really they don't remember their lives. They don't have a life. They didn't have any wow moments, any wow factors to happen in their life. And you and I know, all of us know, that most of the wow factors that happen in our lives are when we're doing something for someone else.
That's right.
Correct.
Yep.
You're absolutely right.
Yep.
So when you don't have a lot of wow factors in your life, you have to check yourself and say, am I doing enough for someone else?
Wow.
Because at that song, I pray for you, you pray for me, and watch God change things. That's that circle. That's us doing for one another. That's us not being selfish, even in our prayers. We're giving of each other.
Yes.
Even then.
Yes.
And then I pray for you. I don't pray for myself. I pray for you, and I pray for you, and I pray for you. And when you get on your knees, you pray for me.
Exactly.
We got a phone call in.
Uh-oh.
And speaking of prayer, that might be God. Who's calling?
This might be God.
Hello.
Put them on the main line.
Then we didn't. How many times God done called somebody and they didn't answer?
They missed their blessing.
They missed their blessing.
Missed the call.
All right, we got a call on the line.
Well, thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. We have a caller on the air. You are live with Yarbrough and People. Talk to Tracy Brooks and Ernest Walker. Thank you for calling in.
I am excited. This is Angela, and I'm excited about the upcoming Veterans Concert. And I just wanted to call in and say hello to Yarbrough and People.
Hi, Angela.
Hi, Angela.
Hi, how are you?
We are so excited. We can't wait.
Carol, he's out of Los Angeles, California.
Right.
And he sings like with many groups, so he's going to be coming in from California. So he will be singing sounds from Motown and music like that. I actually gave him this number, so I'm hoping that he get an opportunity to call in as well from California. And then we have Calvin Taylor that's going to be performing that night as well.
We just finished talking about him. That's our baby. We love us some Calvin.
Oh, we all family.
Right. So,
yes, but
yeah. Go ahead, Angela.
yeah, I was just going to say, I'm excited and something that's good for the Metroplex, and not only Metroplex, it's good for the city of Grand Prairie. And, the city manager, Tom Hart, has been so, so caring and he's excited about us doing this concert for the veterans here. Yay. So we just want to make sure that all the veterans know that on November the 14th, that the place to be is at Uptown Theater in Grand Prairie.
Yeah.
Yes. And that the doors will open up at 6 o'clock, and there will be many service organizations there, including the Dallas Veterans Administration. They will have representatives there providing information about all different types of benefits, and even how you register. Because we have a lot of veterans out there that's never gone to the VA hospital in Dallas or Fort Worth. So we want to make sure that veterans understand you earned this. This is a part of your benefit.
That's right.
And we want you to know about the resource that's available. Also, the VFW Veterans Cemetery, which is a part of the VA, they will have representatives there because we still have a lot of veterans when they pass away, family members. Some veterans does not have insurance policy. Some family members is not aware that the veterans can be buried in the Dallas Fort Worth Veterans Cemetery absolutely free at no cost. So we just want to make sure veterans know about resources that are available for them.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for calling in and sharing that valuable information. So for all of you out there, you could be sure to join in that day, in that celebration for the veterans. We're going to have some lovely people out there putting it down, you all. You don't want to miss it. We're going to be celebrating and showing our homage and paying homage and celebrating the veterans that day.
Yes.
So please be sure to share this information with your friends and family. come on out and don't hesitate to come and show your support. Listen to some great music. Come love on some wonderful people that are taking time out their busy schedules to spend time with you all, to show the love back to the veterans who are just basically putting their lives on the line for us.
Come on out and
Absolutely.
party with us.
We appreciate all of you veterans out there. Mr. Walker, he
Yeah.
has his walk with the veterans. You know, you guys have your walk.
Exactly.
I have my walk.
Right.
And, you know, that's just a beautiful thing that we can
Yes.
come together
Yes.
in the community.
Yes.
And for those, for that event, are y'all having any vendors or anything like that out there that day?
Angela, you still there?
We are, yes, we are. We are having vendors that'll be set up. And again, if you are a vendor and you're in the Dallas-Fort area, it's not too late to contact us and be able to come out and set up a booth as well.
Okay, Angela, we're going to take another call. I'm going to have you call back in just a minute.
All right.
Thank you, Angela.
Thank you so
for
much.
joining us.
Yes.
Good to talk to you again.
All right, caller, you're on the air with GFN Radio. We're here with Yarbrough and Peoples, the icons, R&B icons. But we found out that they do a lot more than that. Wow.
Yes.
Who am I speaking with?
You're speaking with Kevin Carroll. I'm going to be part of the entertainment
yeah.
along with Yarbrough Peoples on the Veterans Concert.
Hi,
Mr.
Kevin.
Hey, Kevin. How you doing, Kevin?
Hey, what's up there, folks? How
What's
y'all
up?
We can't wait. We can't wait for all of this funk that's gonna come down in the same venue.
doing? You know, we ain't had no fun since the last time you and I did. You remember?
That's right,
That's right.
man.
Don't you stop it.
Don't stop.
Hey.
Stop it.
Hey.
Don't stop.
Ah.
So, Mr. Kevin, what are you going to bring to the table? For those of us that don't know.
You know, this is 60 years of Motown, so I'm going to bring some of that Motown love.
Oh,
To the concert.
now.
Come on now.
Yeah, a little
Can't
bit
beat it.
of My Girl, a little bit of
Oh.
Baby Baby, a little bit of Marvin.
Yeah.
You know, all that kind of good stuff.
Yes.
Right. Hey,
And it got
Wayne
some
G.
little tips in it too.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's gonna be wonderful, man. He's awesome. Kevin is
All right.
just amazing.
Well, with Yarbrough Peoples, you know, we did it almost 5 years ago,
That's right.
and they killed it. They killed it when we did it at the Veterans Concert way back when.
Exactly.
So I'm
That's right.
just coming to
They're
have-
still
I'm just
holding it
coming to
down.
have fun.
Yes.
I'm just bringing my barbecue sauce to the barbecue.
Just bring the fun. Bring the fun.
Kevin,
Bring
I
the
think
fun.
we've got one of the best jobs in the world, and that is the fact that we're doing something that we were created to do, and we're able to enjoy our jobs every day. Every time we get ready to go to work, we
Yes.
feel good about walking in,
Yes.
Wow.
and that's a
Oh,
blessing.
Yes.
You know,
It's a blessing.
and hold up,
It's a blessing.
Kevin. Let me say something. How many people have been throughout their life? They may have done some things significant. They may have music out there, but how many later in life can say they was proud of what they did?
Amen.
Wow.
Oh,
Man.
brother,
Can
say it
look back
again.
and say I was
Absolutely.
proud of
I
what I
Real
did.
don't know too many. I don't know.
Real
I don't know.
talk.
They might be
Real
proud
talk.
of
That
that
is
check.
real talk right there.
But
Because
I can't
Because I know I got some skeletons.
Well, just him.
There's some things I'm not proud of.
It ain't just the skeletons; it's that they all broke up.
Oh,
You can't use none of them no more.
that is so true. So true.
You know what?
I'm just looking forward to having some fun with these folks, and it's
Yes.
a great cause. It's worthy because you know these brothers and sisters be putting their life on the line and have been for
That's
decades.
right.
That's
That's
right.
You know, so all we can do is come out and have some fun, enjoy each other's company, shake a hand, make a friend,
Come
and let's
on
have
now.
a ball.
That's
and
right.
support those veterans.
That's
Support
right.
them and let them know that they're
Yes, ma'am.
loved. You think about all the veterans that came home from some of the wars that we've had, and at one point they were getting eggs thrown at them. They were getting papers and stuff thrown at them and spit on and stuff, especially when they came back from Vietnam. And it
See, I don't
wasn't
know.
like
Oh,
they
yeah.
weren't following orders. They were following orders to do what they didn't just go over there and do what they was doing. They were sent over there by their
Yes,
country.
ma'am.
Yes.
And so when they came back and we noticed that the people were doing what they were doing to them, that hurt my feelings. I was a young girl.
Right.
That hurt my feelings because
Yes.
I realized I saw their faces, and I had relatives and stuff that had been in that war and was told some of the horrific things that they had to go through when they were there, and to come back home and not be recognized by their own people is a sight that I'll never forget. So these things that we're doing right now for the veterans in the
Yes.
United States of America
Yes.
is so important to me because my father, my brothers, all these people served,
Yes.
and right now
That's
we're
right.
able to
That's
give
right.
back to other people, not
Correct.
necessarily the ones that we should have,
That's right.
Right.
but
Yeah.
we're giving.
Yes.
And so
Right.
I thank God for the opportunity to be able to serve someone who has given their life literally.
Yes.
There is no greater love
That's right.
Yeah, that's
than
right.
that,
And-
that a man that would give his life for his
Woo.
brother.
Say it again.
All right, say it.
Now. Why rewind that? You know, it's
So
so,
Kevin,
important.
you're there in California, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
How's the weather?
Yes,
You got
sir.
some fires? Are you close
It's-
to the fires?
Ooh.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
You know, I'm from the area where
I'm
the
literally 20 minutes away from one of the fire
goodness.
watches. I'm 30 minutes from the other. I have to go out of town tonight to go do a show, and I pray every day. I've been praying since because I'm also a certified first responder, so I did some first responder work
Good.
Monday and Tuesday at what they call the Getty Fire. I was actually doing the fire watch with them, so it's pretty horrific. To be honest with you, tell you the truth, California literally is on fire.
Wow.
Hey, Kev.
And I want you to set a prayer out there to all of us here. On the
Oh, we're lifting you up.
absolutely.
We're lifting you up
Hey,
every day.
hey, Kev, let us know where you going to
Yes.
be at, and a few dates of where you're going to be at, because the main thing, this is Wayne G with GFN Radio, and the thing that we doing, we are the best in throwback hits, and we want to keep those artists that put the work in. We want to keep them alive, because today's radio is really silencing their voices, and because when y'all made the records, the Yarbrough and Peoples and all that, y'all made music of love. So today on the radio there is no love. So all that connected to that love era is being silent. So we want the people, the fans, to know where you at, where you're working. Give us a few of your upcoming dates so we can keep people posted on that.
Well, I'm doing a show with the Alboys Men of Motown in Cleveland on the 1st of November, the 2nd of November, and then I come back out here to the West Coast, and I'm doing a thing at Morongo with the Men of Motown.
Yeah.
But what I normally do, I go out of the country a lot of times, because I'm one of the last few of the original singers and leaders of the Platters groups. I handle the group that handles Zola Taylor and Paul Robbie. So when they put their stuff together, I usually go out and do some lead singing for them.
Great.
But lately I've been doing the Men of Motown, because I'm connected with Al Boyd, who was a staff writer and wrote a couple of hits for the Temptations. So I go out and do stuff with them. And that's Morongo in December. I can't give you the dates right now. I think it's the first week, and then another one later on in December.
That's
And
the
then we're doing a
Morongo
couple things here on the
Casino.
West Coast.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
drop
So
your
that's where we're at.
It's
Well,
the
drop your
Morongo Casino. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
drop
Yes,
your social
Morongo,
media.
yes.
Drop your
Morongo.
social media handle. That way they can go to your website wherever and keep posted up on what you're doing.
Okay. All right.
All
Will
right.
do. I'll give you all that information. When
Well,
I
we
get
want you to
down.
get a radio. We on
Yeah,
the radio.
we on the
We
radio
on-
right
we
now.
live.
Yeah,
right
we
now.
want you to give it to
All
the
right,
people.
Well, we're gonna be at Morongo on December 3rd, and that's
Okay.
Al Boyd's Men of Motown. So
Okay.
just go to Facebook and look for Al Boyd's Men of Motown, and that's where we'll be on December 3rd.
Hey,
and
wait.
then we're doing the great. Yes.
Hey, Kevin, I have a AOL account on MySpace. So where do I find it on MySpace?
I don't know if it's on MySpace. I believe it's because it's his website. I'm just doing the new thing.
I'm just messing with you,
This
bro.
one here. This one here. Oh, he must be a walker.
Yeah, his handle is Caveman. Yeah,
You say AOL on
Caveman. He
MySpace.
back there at MySpace.
I got a bad MySpace page. I wish I still had it, bro.
Well, MySpace was meant for the
JJ.
artists.
Well,
Yeah.
we telling our age now, because I had MySpace, and then MySpace became no space.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, MySpace was developed for the artists. It really was. You know, if you was playing your music and all that, it was the better platform. Facebook, no.
Yeah, we had our little space on MySpace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know, I've been following Yarbrough people. They've done a few concerts out here on this side too, and everything.
Yes.
Part of those all-star lineups, man. Y'all just keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, brother. You keep doing what you're doing.
Real music alive.
No doubt.
We got to keep the real music alive.
Oh yeah,
you know?
yeah.
MySpace,
the real
we need to
music.
holler at y'all.
You know,
Thank you.
We come from the generation of no auto tune, no none of that stuff. We just
That's
get out
right.
there and go sing.
You had,
Real.
you had to sing it for real.
Right.
Yes.
I came from a time when you break up with your girlfriend, today they just unfriend you. Back then, they threw everything you gave them out your locker. You a locker mate.
Yep.
And they threw all your stuff out your locker.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure did.
And then told mama don't answer the phone when the phone rings.
Don't
You
answer.
have call
But
out.
you know,
told you I didn't want to talk to her.
yeah, but the good thing was it was always a love song that can get you back right.
Oh yeah.
You know what I
You
mean?
know
That's
you
right.
get some of
Yeah,
that
it was
Luther
always a
on.
song that you
Yeah.
could throw to her.
Oh yeah.
and soften her
Oh
up. So,
yeah.
With that being said,
Well, you know, Motown was good for that stuff anyway. They
Oh,
had
yeah.
problems.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You know that.
hey, I want to ask Mr. and Mrs. Peoples, out of all the songs you made,
He
what
trying to
did
make
something
y'all
like that? I
sound
just made I just said something.
like
Yeah, I get
no,
the- right.
Peoples is my maiden name.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you.
Yarbrough.
I
Yeah.
got you.
Yarbrough.
I'm squinching.
you didn't turn him to a whole new man up in
Wow,
here, man.
yeah.
You gave him a new name
Get
and all
on
that.
it
Well,
now,
see-
Yarbrough.
Come on,
But
man.
see, I understand because my wife is hyphenated. It's Deborah Evans Walker, so sometimes they call her Deborah Evans, and
I'm a Lisa Peoples Yarbrough.
that's right. So I'm.
So you're not wrong either way it
You're
goes.
not wrong.
Okay.
You're not wrong.
When you said Mr. and Mrs. Peoples.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. I got
done
you. I
gave-
got
you
you.
done gave
Really,
him her
Yarbrough.
ex-husband's name.
Just a
You done
small
gave me another
adjustment.
name.
Come on,
Learning something
man.
here. We learning
Ernest,
something here.
Ernest, you gave her ex-husband's name. You definitely got to go to the relationship desk now.
We done got deep.
Let
Wait a
me
minute.
tell you about these two.
I thought that was her daddy's name.
This is
Yeah, that's my
my
daddy's
God.
name.
Wait a minute. Is that some dirt here that I don't know nothing about?
He done tried it,
Inquiring
y'all.
minds would
He
like
done
to
Hey,
know.
tried.
hey, Debbie, we got to get to the relationship desk.
That's the next
He
show,
didn't
Ernie.
call
My
Miss
daddy's
People's husband the other husband's name.
The other husband's name.
listen. My daddy's name was Luther Peoples
Luther
from
people.
Sulphur Springs, Texas.
Woo!
Sulphur Springs.
Oh,
That's
hey.
where my kinfolks at.
That
is
Luther
Sulphur
name,
Springs.
that's kind of
Yeah.
Related. I
know
that.
looked at you.
Yeah.
That Luther name is kind of a street name, right?
Watch that now. I got a brother that's still living. His
you
name is
should've met
Luther too.
He like George Foreman, name is all his sons.
All of
Luther,
we were
Luther.
all L's at one time. Luther, Lavinia, Leon, Linda,
Wow.
Lois.
Oh,
It
y'all.
was because my daddy's name was Luther.
So y'all could have just got a shirt with the L like Laverne should
That's
just on the
what-
outside.
He always
Recognize.
he always
Yeah,
tried to
so
be
the
funny.
80s just threw everything out the window.
Ernie,
My daughter
I don't know
named
what I'm gonna do with you.
Shakita.
Shakita.
Shaquana.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with you.
I have a niece named Luquakina.
Yeah, the 80s messed up.
Bianca.
Well, my daughter's name Bianca. You know,
Bianca.
Erica Kane's daughter's name.
Yeah, I
There
love
we go.
that.
Now you
There
know,
we
you
go.
know you on
Right
the
See,
right
before there was Facebook, my auntie used to sit on that couch on that couch all day and look at every story. And in the evening, the people that had jobs, she would report to them on the phone.
This is what happened.
Wow.
This is what you and girl, you should have saw Miss
Girl,
Erica
you see
today.
what she had on.
You didn't
Wow.
see what she was wearing.
Yeah.
So my question was,
Okay.
before I put my foot in my mouth, out of all the songs you made, what is the song that you recognize is the most special to you? It may not be the hit, you know.
I think
Me?
we
Are you
really
talking to
liked.
Yarbrough?
I think we really liked "Come to Me" and "The Two of Us."
Wow.
He's gonna have to tell you about the two of us.
Go on, break it down.
break it
And
down.
then I'm gonna
Damn.
have to add a song to that. And when he finished breaking it down, I'll tell you there's another song on there that nobody really listens to, but they should. It's called "I Gave My All."
Ah, okay.
It's still
To the
giving,
two of
huh?
us.
Sing a little piece of that.
They still give.
What?
I gave my all. I gave my all to you.
And what it
I heard
is it's about Lonnie would not, the president of the record company would not let us do gospel.
Mm.
Yeah.
No way. And
They wouldn't let us do
So
no gospel on the.
we had to put some things undercover where he didn't know. We had to be smart.
Come on now.
Mhm.
And I
Yeah.
gave my all is a gospel song that is on an R&B record
Wow.
from the 80s.
Before it was
Won't
popular.
he
that
do it?
Like a
nobody
love
knew
song.
Will
was
he
a
won't?
gospel song.
Right.
But we needed to tribute God
Yeah.
in
Right.
everything that we did.
That's right.
And
That's right.
And Lonnie wouldn't let us do it on the open. And so we said, okay, we're going to have to be smart. And we're going to have to give God the glory and not let the devil know.
Come on now.
Wow.
Come
That's
on
right.
now.
Wow.
That is a beautiful story.
Kevin, what's your favorite song that's not may not be as popular of theirs?
To be honest with you, I did some research, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Yeah.
and when I took over the lead singing, I found out that Only You was originally a gospel song. It was a tribute to the Lord.
Okay.
And they wouldn't let it release, just like Yarbrough and people said, so they had to release it as pop. But it was about Jesus. It was about God.
There you go.
Wow.
There you go.
Amazing.
What-
It
what-
makes this world seem bright. Only you can make the
Wow.
darkest light.
Wow.
I'm
Ah.
just telling y'all, folks.
Well, why do you
Wow.
think,
I didn't
from
realize
your
I was speaking
standpoint, that
raw
is
to
like
on this
that?
phone.
Why do you think that so many people that's being blessed to be in the position that they are because of the Lord, when they get there, that it's a mistake, you know, to even, you know, give that love up to God?
You know, I don't know. I don't know why
To be
people.
honest with you, to be honest, most
Breaking up.
He's breaking up.
God don't like you lying.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Not just anybody.
Or anything else. And without gospel, you wouldn't have all of it.
Right.
You wouldn't have the look.
And-
That's real.
Black folks, we've been over the years because all this is our genetic disposition.
And get
Some
Kev,
are evil and sometimes you can't.
Hey, yeah. Hey, Kevin. Hey, call back in. Your phone is breaking up real bad. Call back in.
Okay.
The devil didn't want us to hear what you were saying.
Yes.
Oh, that other guy.
Can you
Whichever.
hear me now?
we can hear you.
I can
now.
hear you now.
Yes.
We can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
We got you now.
Commercial, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
I'm just saying this. I'm just saying it's a blessing to be, because I'm a senior citizen. It's a blessing I'm still able to do it, and I know
Yes.
it's all because of the Lord.
Yes.
And as I was saying about Only You was originally a gospel song. It was a gospel song, and they would not let them drop it like a gospel song. It became pop, but it became one of the greatest hits ever. So that just shows you how Jesus is.
Huh.
Jesus
Come
is
on.
gonna make it a
Wow.
hit no matter what.
Come on now.
And then when it comes to
He
and
never
then when it comes to
fails.
some of
That's
some of the songs were not necessarily popular in terms of R&B and soul and all that kind of stuff. It's a whole lot of songs, just like Yarbrough people said, that they had to change the lyrics around because they couldn't tell it was for the Lord.
Yeah.
That was for Jesus. They had to just change a word here, change a word there, all that kind of stuff. That's just how they had to do it because those record companies did not want to have God.
They would not
They
let
didn't
us
want to
do it.
Hey, Kevin. When you come to
Yes.
come to Dallas for the show, you gonna come into the station here?
If I can, yes, I'll be getting in there the day before if I'm able to. Absolutely.
Kevin,
Okay.
you're gonna love it. Oh, you're gonna love it so much.
That's
They
a
gonna,
great
they
song.
gonna show
I
you
love
so much
performing.
love.
I love performing with y'all anyway. I ain't done it in almost 5
Well,
years.
I think
but we had a ball
I
the
think she's
last
talking
time.
about the station. You're gonna love the station.
Oh, okay.
It's
All right.
it's
I'm-
it's a very friendly atmosphere.
okay.
And
I'm
we would
looking
love
forward
to have you.
I'm looking forward to coming over just to support.
All right.
When you
go.
come
There you
through the
go.
front door, we have a cotton patch to the left.
Oh.
We got an ATM machine to the right, next to the
Well, do you have
cookies.
a Piggly Wiggly so we can go around there? Around
He
there,
said
make some
Piggly
girls-
Piggly Wiggly.
He said Piggly
I
Wiggly.
robbed the last Piggly Wiggly in '78.
Talk about the
Closed it down
My
because
people
of you.
bones coming out of there. Let me see
South
that.
My people from the South. We from Louisiana.
Uh-oh. And
You don't need no Piggly Wiggly when you come
I
here,
know
man. They
you
got
know good-
everything.
I
They
I
got
know you know
green.
good cooking when you get to it.
They got
Beans,
pig,
tomatoes, potatoes.
potatoes. They got everything right to the left as you come in the door.
And that thing y'all cook it down there and put that potato in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chitlins.
Yeah.
Now let me ask y'all
You know, the
something.
real
Now, speaking of what we just talked about, well, who was that? Was that Tremaine Hawkins or who was that? Well, they took her. No, Shirley Caesar. Now she didn't know what she was doing, and somebody took her greens, beans, tomatoes, to potatoes.
Yeah.
She got over 40 million views off that.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
40 million views. Didn't even know what she was
It's
doing.
ironic that you say that. It's ironic you say that because one of the guys that I sing with is Shirley Caesar's nephew,
Oh,
Sam Caesar.
Okay.
So we try to keep God close at all times.
Yes.
At all times.
All right, Mr. Kevin, we look forward to seeing you when you get here. We also look forward to seeing you on the show. That's at the Grand Prairie Theater. We are honoring veterans on that day.
Yes.
And hey, you're welcome to come in here anytime. We want to talk to you some more about your music and some of that history. You seem like you're a historian when it comes to music, so we want to pick your brain a little bit.
That's because I'm old.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, you ain't gonna catch me saying that, especially on the radio.
Especially when you looking how you looking.
I'm gonna fake it.
I'm proud to be here.
I'm gonna fake it till my knees give out.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
Kevin, you know how it is. Kevin, hey Kevin, you know how it is. Like
No doubt.
we would look. Hey, we was looking at you look at old pictures of my wife and I. They were like, "Your wife look good. Black don't crack." I said, "What about me?" So when they came in here,
I ask you, were you really black? Right?
When they came in here, we saw Yarbrough and Peoples, and we was like, "Ooh, she looked like the same," but he didn't have his perm no more. What happened to his perm?
That's all right.
That was
That's
smooth.
2019 came,
And the perm
and
went
all
away.
the bald heads were around, and we decided we were going to be in fashion.
You caught that wave.
We're going to be in fashion.
Yeah.
We're going to be in fashion.
Headline started to go. You got to go with it.
You know, after a while,
You know you can't help it if your wife is fine, man. Ain't nothing you can do about that, man.
Yeah.
Black don't crack.
That's all right. You heard the dude say it. You ain't heard what the women said yet.
that's cold. Now you know we gonna have a ball, don't
Right,
you?
you know,
Yeah.
right, we gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
All right, thank you,
All right,
Kevin.
folks, I'm gonna let y'all go.
Thank you. Thank you so much for
It's
talking.
great talking to you.
God
I
bless
can't
you.
wait.
See you
We
soon.
can't wait to get with you on that date. We're gonna have a ball
We're
together.
going to have a good time.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
God bless
I got a
you.
question for y'all,
Okay.
before we get to the next level. In this industry, we seen the Jacksons and so many different families break up. It is almost impossible to keep a love affair going in a business with your partner all these years. What was your secret, and how have y'all, right now, you in this building, y'all came in here smiling, happy, same car and everything, you know?
You coming here in separate cars?
Yeah, same car and all that.
So what? Well, hey,
Please
Angela.
hang on the line right now, Miss Angela. Coming in the same car and everything. How did y'all make that happen like that and still fulfilling?
What's something you may not know? We've been knowing each other since. Well, she was 5 years old. She was 5 years old. We grew up together as literally as friends. And so
Pebbles and Bam Bam.
that's my answer. Yeah, that's my answer. Is you got to be friends first,
Yes.
Right.
and then you got to be friends last.
Yes.
Wow.
You see, that's even through all the troubles, through all the fights, through all the whatever it is.
The wife
You got to
don't like
come
him
back to
ever.
the.
The wife rarely likes him.
Yeah.
The wife.
I don't
be
like her either.
He don't
Yeah.
like me either.
Yeah.
But
We love each other.
But the friend
Yes.
said, "Wait a minute, now hold on, hold on, you're going too far. Hold on now, calm that down. Wait a minute now, lower your voice. Hold on. Oh, you ain't got to do that. That's the
Come
friend
on
that
now.
does that.
We wrote a song that says, "There's a lot that's been said before, so please let's say no more, because one of us may unlock the door and destroy everything we've been looking for."
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
And see, that's, Ernest, that's like you and your wife. Your hearts is invested in each other.
Right.
Yes.
And that's what keeps relationships together. See, today it's so easy for one argument to go down and they in the divorce room because they don't have
Right.
anything invested in each other. Hey, man, forget this. I can go do my own thing. But that's
No,
love
they don't
right
wanna-
there.
People don't want to take nothing no more. It's everybody is like, I don't want to take this, and I'm not
Right.
going through that, and
Right.
I'm not doing this. But you've got to understand that when you make a vow, you got to honor that vow.
Yeah.
But see, my wife, she kind of throws a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. Her
I
understanding
hope
is
she
bad.
hear you.
Her understanding is
On
bad.
zero?
When I go tell her, because we both might take the key and unlock that door and expose something that she say, you ain't coming out the closet, are you?
Uh-oh.
Like, no, baby, we gonna keep that door locked.
This dude gonna
I
get
like
a,
your wife.
And what my point is, the meaning to words and phrases then have changed.
Yes.
And the Bible was the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We keep on to change things to make it fit. You know, the word gay has a different meaning now.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you had terms for people. We knew that young Johnny, when he twitched a little bit, we call that a sissy. And I ain't trying to offend anybody. We just had terms for these things, okay? And now everything is so politically correct. Everybody's so touchy about things. Even as black people sometimes, I believe we getting a little too touchy. You know, how in the heck we gonna sit up here and make music that say the N-word 1,000 times and knowing that the only people that's buying our music is white folks, pretty much.
Right.
And then you get
and
mad at
expect
them
them
for
not
saying
and
to
then
Right.
if they down the street singing that, you want to fight with them. You
Right.
understand?
Double
Right.
standards.
Double
Right.
standard.
Double standards.
Charity,
But
it begins at home.
you about to get a Kunta Kinte whipping tonight, bro.
Oh, yes, you
I
are.
don't
talking
even want to
Miss
be at the
Debbie.
house with you when she hears.
I don't want
He gonna come
know
in here
what
with
you doing.
minus a foot.
And Wayne G
Well,
is
y'all
on her
know she
side.
beats me when y'all not
I was
around.
gonna
Yeah.
say you gonna
Because
have,
I'm not
Yeah.
you, Wayne.
Yeah.
I
gonna
told her
have-
I can't spin the turn. I can't
you gonna
make
have
the
3
music.
black eyes.
I can beatbox.
One in each
Yeah.
one of the eyes.
Man, this again, like I say, it's a great time.
Wow. I heard you.
To see
Y'all
two,
off the chain,
to see
man.
two legends in the house that look good and have held themselves together.
Thank you.
You know,
Yes.
there's been years of, you know, I started out with a lot of cats that went big into the music industry. You know, I mean, Angie Stone actually used to be at my parties back in the days up in New York before she was anybody. So to see some of them and see how the drugs and the alcohol and everything has wrecked their lives. I see some of these cats, man, that had money before money was money. And they're broke and they're down on their luck. To see the love and just y'all being here looking good says y'all made a lot of right decisions when you could have made the wrong.
Thank you.
When you
Yes.
heard Helen Baylor's testimony,
Yeah.
you know, that's one of my favorite songs. Her testimony said, you know, I was with Chaka Khan and all of them.
Yeah.
And I was doing everything I thought I was big and bad enough to do until she was laying on the ground against a wall, urinating in herself, sitting in her own stuff.
Yeah.
And the
Right.
Lord brought her through, and her dope dealer, which is her husband now. You know, so we all go through things. But you know what? My pastor, I had a pastor who was from the north somewhere. He ain't never been through nothing. He's college educated. He couldn't tell me nothing.
Nah.
I'm sorry. I need somebody that's been through something.
That's right.
But I don't want you too dirty. Though. I don't want my
need
pastor
you to
too
been
dirty.
done went through the trenches and come up out again, and
Listen,
then went in
I'ma
there
tell
and
you.
grabbed some few out the
Come
trenches
on.
before you can tell
Come
me
on.
anything.
Yeah, because how can you get your kids out of something if you've
That's
never
right.
been
If
through
you-
That's
anything?
right.
Listen,
You can't
I'm gonna
tell
tell
me.
y'all a blessing that happened with me and Caven. Caven and I were doing a show in a city, and we looked up, and this one of our little pink brothers came up to us, and he was crying like really, really hard. And we was like, "What's wrong?" I'm not listening to him. We said,
That's how y'all survive. You just shut him out.
He said, "I have been trying to get with you guys for years now." And we said, "Well, what happened?" He said, "I want you to know how your music saved my life, literally."
Wow.
We said, "What do you mean?" You know, everything is ambiguous. You know, it's whichever way you take things.
That's right.
And he said that his wife left him, took their kids. He had lost his job. He had already received a notice that they were taking the house back. His wife was gone, with nobody there but him. And he decided to get in the car, crank the car up, leave the garage down, and kill himself. And he said something came to him and said,
Turn
if
the
you're
radio
gonna go,
on.
if you're gonna go out with
some music on.
with some music on. He turned that radio on, and came on. When Caven started saying, "Don't you stop it," for some reason, his mind heard the Lord saying, don't stop the music of your life.
Wow. That's
Do
right.
not end your life.
That's right.
There is more. I've got more for you.
Yes.
Don't stop the music in your life.
Wow.
And he was crying like a baby when he told us that. He said, this music came to me as a spiritual being
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
and stopped me from killing myself.
My
He,
God.
he was glad that they played the 7-minute 20-second
the whole
version.
right?
And that time he turned the car off, let the garage up,
Woo.
and
Wow.
he said, my life from that point on started going up.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
He said, you wouldn't believe the things that God has blessed me with now. And I was getting ready to kill myself.
That's so powerful.
You never know what music is doing. You never know what it's for. You know that, I mean, we have gotten so much flack about, especially when we first went to California. I was going to go to hell. We were going to go to hell because y'all was doing the devil's music.
Yeah,
Why you
devil
giving
music.
the devil something that God created?
God created,
Stop giving the
including
devil-
the devil.
Stop giving God stuff away.
That's right.
Because of your simple mind.
That's right.
You got a simple mind and you want everybody else to be simple minded with you.
Right.
And then you get upset when somebody steps outside of that simple minded box.
They're too
But
lazy
they want
to
you to
think.
stay in the box.
Stay in the
Stay in
box
the
with
box.
me and let's just go down together.
Yeah.
But no, the Lord said, sing unto the Lord a new song.
That's right.
He didn't tell you what kind it was to be.
That's right.
He
Yeah.
didn't say it. And you got to understand that the genres of music wasn't even created back then. God wasn't worried about
That's
those
right.
You know,
genres.
That's
David
right.
did. David danced butt naked before the Lord. Come on.
So it was like,
I like
take
David's
the
dancing.
Bible at its word.
Well, you don't.
That's right.
Read it.
If I
and
dance
take
butt
it
naked,
for
boy,
what it
I'd lose a
says.
whole lot of
Don't
friends.
add your own thing in there, and your little
Shut
things
the
that you
lights
got
down.
in your mind. This is what God meant. Like God don't know how to talk.
Well, what I got out of the story that the man told is that even though you and Yarbrough went in there as a circular song to shake your rump to, y'all went in there with the right mindset.
We had a message.
God had to been before you.
That's right.
Before you recorded that song.
That's right.
This is a
in
tool.
order for that transformation to hit that man at that moment of his
right.
lowest self.
Hello.
So-
and then he blessed the song.
Yes, he
Don't you know-
blessed,
don't
he
you know-
blessed you, the instruments,
we're
the
going
song.
into 2020. I just
Yes.
told you we're celebrating 40 years
Yes.
40 years.
in the business.
Yes.
And that one song has been playing all 40 of those years.
That's right.
Praise
Don't
God.
stop.
That's right.
Don't stop
and
the
it won't
music.
stop.
Don't stop. The
Won't stop. And if
Wow.
y'all didn't know right now, we're up in here with Yarbrough and People.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Live in effect, Dallas, Texas, GFN Radio.
Yeah.
So, hey, listen, I'm just so blessed and favored right now. I appreciate y'all so much.
Thank you, Tracy.
When I hear testimonies as that, that your music saved someone's life, that only make me wonder, why do we continue to keep putting out the kind of music we putting out today?
It's a transition.
It's a transition.
transitional stage.
Well, I would like to
In
get
music.
back and transition back to when we was saving folks' lives and healing folks through
That's
our
right.
words
When,
and our
when,
music
when you could hear a
and
song
our vibration through our song.
and you feel something inside
Yes.
that,
That's
and you
right.
go over and you play that song while you talking to your girl or something. You play it in the background.
Yes. Yes.
Look at that. That's so sweet.
We don't have those kind of songs. So
well, we
much
know.
anymore.
You know, we got some gangster rap, trap music.
Yeah.
What do those words say to you? You trap. It keeps you trapped in
Trapped in your
a
mind.
state of mind.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, because you have to understand, during slavery and the Willie Lynch letters, I'm going to go back on you a little bit. They did not build. They couldn't even afford to build fences around plantations. They used a false teaching of doctrine, Christianity, as well as the terms that they have taught us through these days to not love ourselves and not to appreciate one another.
Right.
And we're continuing that on today.
Trapped.
Trap.
And
Trapped. Trap
it's
music.
actually teaching us against what the word told us.
Oh,
That's
all
right.
day.
That's right.
Love
Yes.
your neighbor
That's right.
as you love yourself.
Well, we can't love our neighbor if the song start out. I got my Uzi and I'm hitting it and I'm
That's
about
right.
to blast
Right.
you and yeah,
One word.
and you
Kevin
gone.
was about to say something a moment ago, and I cut him off, and I really want him to say it. And that is to talk about when we wrote, the two of us.
Yes.
When you were saying that was one of your favorite songs. And I'm sorry.
That was-
I didn't
well, I was
Thank you
just
for
gonna
bringing
say that
back.
that was back
She
in-
doing my job, y'all. She's
That was that was like a true love song. A true love. I'm talking about when I say true love song.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that was our life.
Wow.
You know, and it was the two of us. You know, I never believed in miracles until then. What happened to me? I never had a dream come true. But then, see, that was us. It didn't even make sense. Those were real lyrics.
That was our life. That was what we were living at the time. And the fact that the chorus, the two of us
Together.
Sing that chorus for us, y'all.
The two of us together,
We can conquer the world.
yeah.
And what a beautiful world this is. When you're in love.
Hey, Angela, are you there?
Yes.
Angela.
That was so beautiful. That was beautiful. And I feel that vibration of love.
Thank you.
And
That was the first song we wrote together.
that is so amazing. So when you hear those songs, now I just watched y'all look into each other's eyes, and that wasn't no just stage presence. Now that was a whole vibration of unconditional love. This gray hair rocking chair situation. You know, and then when you're in love, the way y'all just looked at each other was so magical.
Angela, are you there?
So magical.
I am here.
Okay, so
Angela done call back in.
Yeah, we're about to close out the show, and we wanted you to make sure that you said everything that you needed to say.
Yes.
So go ahead and talk to me.
Yes, first of all, I just want to tell all the veterans, thank you for your service. And if you are a veteran, call this telephone number in order to get your free tickets. We need you to call area code 972-237-8786. Again, that number is area code 972-237-8786. You will be calling the theater directly, and you'll let them know that you're a veteran. That's how you will be able to get your free tickets to attend this concert. And everybody else that wants to attend the concert, go to Uptown Theater website and click on tickets and purchase your tickets. Military spouses, tickets are $10 to attend this event.
And that's $10. That's nothing. I mean, seriously, for some good entertainment.
2019?
Yeah, shoot, I remember I used to go to the Budweiser Superfest and we paid $12. I got to see Run DMC. I got to see Curtis Blow.
And that was in 1942.
Wow.
Amazing.
I'm looking good for my age, then. That's a compliment.
Look at here.
Hey, Angela, I want to say this last thing to you. I want to thank you for everything that you do. For those of you who don't know, Angela Lucky is the president of the Grand Prairie NAACP, but she's an ambassador to the nation.
Well,
and I want to let you know how much she cares about veterans. This is not something that she just decided to do. Recently, a gentleman just passed away. Mr. Ludd, was it Ludden? Yeah, Willie B. Ludden. Now, people didn't know who Willie B. Ludden was. He was a veteran. He lived in Grand Prairie, but he also participated in the lunch counter sit-ins. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And he was also one of the first veterans to go in as an officer, but they would not let him command troops in 1960. So he got out of the military, came to the Dallas Police Department, but he had something on his record. And what was on his record was the day that they beat them at the lunch counter. He was there that day and got arrested.
Really?
That's the only thing on his record. So the Dallas Police Department wouldn't let him become a police officer. Nevertheless, this man lived in Grand Prairie for all of these many years. He was one of the last people to see Medgar Evers before he passed away. All right, was assassinated. And Angela called us and said, this man is at a certain, I'm not going to mention the funeral home, but they can't afford to pay for his funeral.
Wow.
He has no family here. And she called us, and together, Angela and I, we were able, and my organization and my wife, we were able to pay for this man's funeral and get him back home. That's Angela Lucky right there.
Oh, Angela.
Thank you, Angela, for
Thank
your
you so much,
service.
Angela.
Thank you. We look forward to seeing you at this wonderful veterans
welcome.
event.
I look forward to seeing everyone that's on the show. And most of all, we just, I'm hoping that we can just reach all the veterans, because we know that word of mouth is more important than anything else. So we just have to pick up the telephone, use our technology, our Facebook, social media, and let people know there's a free concert for veterans. But most of all, there will be veteran service organizations there providing resources that will help our veterans right here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Hey, and obviously you're going to come to be entertained, but I want you to bring the entertainment to the place that night.
Amen.
We coming to have a good time.
Yeah. That's
We
right.
celebrating that 40th anniversary of Don't Stop the Music.
Don't.
We ain't stopping.
Come on now. Well, again, you all, we want to thank you all for tuning in with us today. Thank you so much, Yarbrough and people.
Thank
my
you.
family, my extended family. I love y'all so much. We appreciate you here at GFN. Mr. Walker, we got it going down because we stay in the streets. Thank you so much, Angela, for calling in. Thanks. Shout out to Kevin that called in.
Yes.
And you got a shout out you want to give?
I have one more announcement.
All right.
We're going to be in this play at Friendship West Baptist Church.
Oh, Freddie Haynes.
Freddie Haynes.
All right.
It's a Snoop. What is Snoop's last name?
I call him Superstar.
Yes. But Snoop Robinson production.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I know him.
That's a man. We've been knowing him since he was a kid too.
Wow.
But it's going to be awesome. The name of the play is Who Am I to Judge?
Wow.
That's going to be
Oh
awesome.
my God. And it's going to be on December 14th.
Right.
December
At Friendship
14th
West.
at Friendship
And it's free.
West.
And it's free.
Oh.
I do
Hey.
senior citizens discount since I was born in 42.
Well, that's why we getting in free.
That's why you do that. They do have areas for you.
They do have areas for
Yeah,
me.
With the wheelchair access.
You won't have to take the stairs.
Make sure I bring my Depends.
Just roll on up in there
That's December 14th.
at Friendship West.
Friendship West.
Pastor Freddie Haynes.
That's my boy there.
That's
We've done a
awesome.
lot
Y'all don't
together.
want to miss that
Yeah.
play.
A couple of things we're doing around the Metroplex. We're doing a show coming up in Ontario, California.
Whoop whoop.
Okay, if it's not burned down.
If it's not burned
I
down.
mean, praise, knock on wood, praise
We
God.
already got our deposit, so we good. either
Win
way.
be still.
And you're doing something in Houston? Did you mention Houston?
Yeah, we're doing
222
222
20.
Wow.
Bringing our band. We're gonna have Bobby Sparks, Jason Thomas.
Yeah.
Mark Harper.
Mark Harper.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
Oh, all the
dream
great.
team.
Yes.
That we talking
Yes.
about.
That's
All right.
Be
awesome.
burning up. Tops are gonna be dropping down in Houston.
That's right.
And some
Okay.
bottoms gonna
All
be
right.
dropping too.
We going now.
And before we leave you,
Yeah.
just
All right.
before we leave you, we happen to meet somebody who's celebrating a birthday, and happy birthday to you.
Wayne.
Happy birthday
Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Wayne Supreme G.
Happy birthday to you. There you go. There you go.
Happy birthday, Rain.
He turned 60
No,
today.
it's not meant for you to remember your birthday because of your mother. That
Right.
is not. That
It's
is
not every day you turn 60.
That is not the reason. I mean,
He giving me 2
her
extra years.
homecoming, her homegoing
Yeah.
was more of a blessing than what you could possibly feel as her son. But it was really a blessing for you and not meant to be a curse that she left on that day.
Yes.
This was actually homage to you.
Yes.
And I want you to see it that way, my brother, so that you don't look at your birthday as a thing of pain, but understand that God was actually lifting you up with what he did.
Yes.
It took me some years to get there. I mean, I've lost relationships, behind, the pain of her going on my birthday. It was, women in my life that wanted to just go out and celebrate, and I just wouldn't allow
You
that.
couldn't do it.
Yeah, and it just was like me and my mother, that's our day. So I'd rather be by myself
Right.
than to be with somebody. And I
But
lost
you got another
relationships.
vision
You
now,
got that
don't you?
privilege. You got
Yes.
that
As
privilege.
long as you got the vision that comes after that,
That's
is that
right.
it's a day to be shared.
Yeah.
Because it's a day to be celebrated.
Yes.
And even her home going
Yes.
is to be celebrated because the angels were celebrating that day that she walked through that door and put her arms up in the air and say, y'all, I'm home.
Yes.
I'm back
Right.
home.
Come on
That
now.
was a day of celebration up in heaven, in paradise. And so that day, my brother, is a day you need to start celebrating.
Yes.
It's the day your mother got her wings, baby.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Amen.
And,
Yes.
and I appreciate y'all being here today. I mean, like I said, it uplifts me because normally on my birthday, it's you know, I'm just not that happy, but just to see y'all walk through the door and God giving me confirmation when I first started, you know, 5 years ago in this complex here. I was in a small building up front. You know, I had stores in the mall and everything. And the Lord told me to close those stores, you know, to get to this. Because this is the message. This can be the message all throughout the world.
Time for
And
newness.
then I look up and I see 80 countries tuning in. And I never did no advertisement outside the country. Where did they come
Watch
from?
out now. Watch
You
out.
know, and then for almost 2 years, nobody ever walked through that door. You know, and now I'm looking at legends
Yes.
sitting here. That's the confirmation of God.
Thank
Let
you.
you know,
Thank you. I
Ernest, you
appreciate
definitely a legend, bro, because you out there fighting the real war. No, don't ever underestimate what you do, because
Yes.
any man that will put his life on the line
Yes.
to speak for his people is
Come
a
on
great
now.
man. That's what Martin Luther King did.
Wow.
So
Come on
don't
now.
undersell yourself. There's many people can go out here and make millions of dollars and don't give no young people a positive word. You know, we
Not even
heard
a little
Charles
finger to
we
pull
heard
up.
Charles Barkley say, "I'm no role model." Become one, because you're in a position to be one now.
Yeah.
Because these young kids is looking at basketball has entitled you to these great things in life. You know, being a role model, saying God put me here. That's being a role model, because our kids are forgetting where it all comes from. You know,
Always. And,
so
and with us as a nation,
right.
Yes.
that's where all of our knowledge and all of that
Right.
came. Came from before us.
That's right.
The people that
Wow.
came
That's right.
before
That's right.
us.
That's
And
right.
We're
dropped
standing
them
on
little-
their shoulders.
them little
That's
nuggets.
right.
When I was
That's right.
when I was a
That's
young
right.
kid in
That's
Harlem,
right.
I used to see Malcolm X marching up and down Harlem.
Ooh, Lord Jesus.
Too young to understand the magnitude. Where we used to do parties, Malcolm X, that's where he was assassinated at, the Audubon Ballroom.
Right.
We did parties in there as DJs back in the
Wow.
days. You know what I mean? But the fact of the matter is, I could look at certain men when I was 15 that was in their 30s, and I say, I want to be him. Because they were role models to us, whether they wanted to or not.
That's
but
right.
just their lifestyle or how they put their lives together and what they were doing for their families made us know as young men, if we are successful, we have to be like this.
Come on.
So
That's right.
don't ever underestimate yourself and what your wife do.
Your role.
Y'all are legends, because y'all stepping up where others is not stepping
Yes,
up. There's
honey.
people that got more power than you, Ernest. I mean, far as on these streets, they can get guys to go from one hood to the next and kill
Right.
somebody. So
Right.
why you can't get them together
Go
to
from one hood to
rally
the next to
on
feed
these
somebody.
things that's
Give
going
life.
on
That's
out
right.
here in
To
these
give
streets?
life. That's
right.
So greatness is nothing if you don't use it the right way.
There you go.
That's right.
So I have one last question before we end.
All right.
Are you guys going to become the station? Is this going to be the station for the peoples?
Oh.
Y'all coming on GFN or
You
what?
know what? We talking
We
talking about
talking.
some stuff, and
Yes.
I think that I really believe that God is doing some stuff. But I want to say this to you and to you before we leave. The race is not given to the swift.
Swift.
It's not going to
Come
come
on now.
fast.
Come
That's
on.
right.
It's going to be a slow, and it's not given to the strong.
That's right.
So I expect you to cry. I expect you to fall every once in a while,
Right.
because you're not a God.
That's right.
But it's a race that is about your endurance.
Woo.
It's about staying there to the end and making sure that the old people say, I'm going to stay until I see what the end's going to be.
Ooh.
Right. Are y'all in any relation to Dottie Peoples?
No, that's her married name.
That's her married name.
So
I just
don't know.
want
I
to,
might be related to her husband,
Okay.
but I don't even know if it's spelled the same.
man, I think y'all miss y'all calling. Y'all got another level of gospel.
Ooh, we got a gospel
We
song
got
now. Y'all
gospel.
need to
We
know.
actually got
Okay.
gospel.
All right.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
called I'm In.
Well,
I'm
get
all
that to
the
me
way
so
in.
I can put it on air.
I sure will.
You know what I mean?
And we're
And-
going to start putting those other 3 songs you talked about in
Yes.
rotation as
Thank
well.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you,
God
guys.
bless you all
Thank
so
you.
No
much.
doubt.
This
I can't
is
wait.
Listen, this is your favorite twin talk to Tracy Brooks. We got Yarbrough and people and the little mama in
Not
the
yet,
house.
Mama now. She's gone right now.
Mouth open.
We're live here at GFN Radio. We got Mr. Walker over here staying in those streets.
What's
We
up?
hope y'all stay blessed. We hope you were blessed by this lovely interview by the lovely Yarbrough and people, legendary R&B artists.
That's right.
Tune in for the veterans.
Yes, the Veterans event. That's going to be at Grand Prairie Theater. Also, go to Taking It to the Streets page or go to GFNRadioSoul.com and you'll see some information on that.
Yeah.
Take it out. Take us out, bro.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all.
Don't you stop it. Don't you stop. Stop the music.
Don't stop the music. Don't you stop the music.
Don't you stop it. Don't you stop. Don't stop the music.
Don't stop the music. Don't you stop the music.
Don't stop. 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 Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Hey.
This is close I ever get to be. I did not have the gift of singing, Tracy.
Hey.
Go, Tracy.
Don't stop it. We ain't stopping till we get there. You know it. Hey.
Hey.
Awesome. That was awesome.
That was great, man. I had fun with my broke tube and all.